me know if you're around. If you're on the live, I'd love it if you drop in and let me know how you're joining. Let me know if you're joining me today, where from, how you're doing, and all of that good stuff. And if you are on a replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the session. And if you're very new here, then you might wonder what I'm talking about. So pop new in the comments and I will tell you in a second everything you need to know. But for now, if you've never met me before, if you've never been on this profile, my name is Emma Starling and I'm a master practitioner, trainer and mentor in trauma sensitive somatic EFT and soul shift and various other energy clearing techniques, modalities and frameworks. And my overall mission in this life is to help 1 million people feel better naturally no matter what's going on around them. And in order to do so, I'm spreading the word and teaching emotional freedom technique, but done very somatically and safely. And this is your toe dip, basically. So I've done this for pretty much 10 years for free on social media to try and get into people that I wouldn't normally reach. And one of the ways that I do it is by using cards, either oracle, tarot, affirmation cards, or we just tune into what's going on in the body that day. So for those of you who are just joining me, you don't need to worry about cards or anything like that. It's not anything other than just tuning into a message that might be relevant to you today. And today I'm going to use the Conscious Spirit Oracle by Kim Dreyer. It's a really nice deck. I don't use it very often, haven't used it in a while, but it's got really lovely imagery on it and the messages are always very profound. So just tune in to yourself and what you've got going on today and this week, and just tune into the energy and the frequency. How do you feel about what's coming up today or this week? What's going on for you? And as you do that, I'm just going to ask for a message. So what do we need to know today for our greatest and highest good? And we don't have a jumper yet. And it may well just be that the cards need to wake up a little bit. Okay, so we've got two that came out. The first one is number 44 and it's integration. And it says, I combine body, mind and soul to lift all of humanity into a new dimension, which is a really beautiful thing. And then number 23, the present. And it says, I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. Okay. So I think those two things are very connected. And actually, one is the gateway to another. So being fully present, being in your own energy, being grounded, being connected to yourself and what you stand for and what, how you can help people is going to enable you to be connected enough to lift the vibration of all of humanity into a new dimension, right? So the two things for me go hand in hand, and I'm going to use those words to tap. So when you think about being present, and you think about the things that are going on in your life and around you and in the world today, it might feel quite difficult to be present. And when you also then think about, and if it doesn't, that's fine, just bear with me. But when you think about integration and lifting humanity into a new dimension and all of that jazz, at the moment, it's a bit of a tricky situation in the world, right? So there might be some kind of helplessness feeling in there. There might be worry or panic. There might be like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to help or fix it. And all of those sort of feelings are going to get in the way of us achieving this state, right, of being present and of channeling that body, mind, spirit gift that we have potentially to uplift humanity. So let's get away from that. Let's get really present. And the way that we do that is by tapping properly, addressing how we really feel. So when you think about being present, experiencing life moment by moment, and then like connecting and uplifting humanity, tune into what happens in your body. Do you get like some resistance, some kickback, or do you feel like drawn towards it? Do you feel scared? Are there questions about how? Are there questions about who am I to do this? We all do this. We all can do this. We all have the gifts and the skills, but sometimes we have the doubt that gets in the way of that, right? But just tune into any kind of tension, tightness, discomfort or pain that comes up when you think about these things, being present and helping to lift humanity. What comes up for you in your body? Is it like a fear? Oftentimes it is. So we're just going to tap on the side of the hand. Doesn't matter which side. And we're just going to say, even though. Sometimes I struggle to be fully present. Right here and right now. I give myself permission to relax. And even though sometimes I doubt my ability to help the world with what's going on. And right here, right now, excuse me, I choose to relax and feel safe now. And even though I recognize the fact that everyone plays a part, and maybe I'm just not sure what mine is yet, I choose to relax and feel safe now. And then just follow me around, 2 fingers, and just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel, starting at the eyebrow. Sometimes it can feel difficult to be fully present. Outside of the eye. Things are happening that are worrying. Under the eye. Maybe I've got a lot on my plate right now. Under the nose. And maybe sometimes I distract or dissociate. On the chin. Because it feels difficult and unpleasant. On the collarbones. And I want those parts of me to know, under the arm, that you're loved and you're valued. Top of the head. And I choose to lean in on the eyebrow to fully experiencing every moment of my life. Outside of the eye, by being fully present. Under the eye. Because no matter what my part to play might be, under the nose, being present is the first step. On the chin, in helping me to combine body, mind, and soul. On the collarbones, and the gifts that I might be carrying. Hint, you definitely are. Under the arm. To help me lift, or to help me do my part to lift humanity. Top of the head, into a new dimension. Coming to a stop when you're ready. Take a nice deep breath. So this today has hopefully helped on several levels. Anywhere that you're not feeling present as an isolated thing, anywhere that you're wondering how you can contribute to what is going on, how you can help lift humanity when things are so difficult right now, or can be if you let them, and actually how one naturally feeds into the other. So I hope this was a useful message to you this morning. For those of you just joining me who you may have signed up for my 90-second shift, then you're very welcome here. This using cards isn't the only way that I do the daily tap or do tapping, far from it. However, it is a very, very good way to tune in, to things that people might be struggling with and need help with. I've just popped the link for the 90-second shift in the chat. If anybody wants to grab it, you are more than welcome to do so. It's just a very short little training to tell you all about a little tool that I've devised that literally starts to stem the flow of cortisol and adrenaline and help you get calm in 90 seconds, thereabouts. The premise of that is that it takes about 90 seconds for the flow of cortisol to stop once you start employing tapping and somatic healing. So have a go with it and let me know how you get on. And do come and follow me. I was a few minutes late today. I've had a very disturbed night's sleep and very weird dreams. So it's taken me a while to get my stuff together this morning, but I will see you tomorrow around 8:15 here on Facebook, on LinkedIn,